so much, Pat, for your warm and generous introduction, and I must say that it's good to see you on your feet. Some of you who are familiar with Pat, he had a health challenge of late. He has overcome that, and it'll be great to have him back at Queen's Park as soon as the doctor says it's okay for him to do that. Principal Sandy Cook, thank you so much to you and all your staff for allowing us to visit here, to interrupt, intrude, and interfere in the otherwise productive ongoings in this magnificent institution. To all of you who are connected with the school, thanks so much for your devotion to the children who have the privilege of going to school here. I want to commend you as well. I took a look at your test scores for grades 3 and 6. You have made some remarkable improvement in that area. There are some ongoing challenges that is not unusual. I want to encourage all of you to continue to make progress in that area. We've got some representatives from the board here as well. We must have some parents who are devoted to this school. I want to thank you, and through you, all devotees, supporters, and those who are committed to publicly funded education throughout the province of Ontario. And congratulations. Together we've been making some remarkable progress. We have smaller classes in the early years. We have higher test scores. We have higher graduation rates. And beyond that, in the post-secondary education system, we've made room now for 100,000 more young people in our colleges and universities. And we have, I think, about 50,000 people now. We've doubled the number of people who are enrolled in our apprenticeship programs. And that's always been important, but in a globalized economy that's grounded in knowledge, it's never been more important for us to support lifelong learning. Today I'm announcing the next step as we move forward in building together a still stronger publicly funded education system. And I'm talking, of course, about full-day learning for our 4 and 5-year-olds. Today, as I speak, in fact, we're going to make available online a list of 600 schools which are going to be participating in our full-day learning program for our 4 and 5-year-olds. And I want to thank the school boards in particular who have worked so hard to come up with a list of Phase 1 schools to participate in this program. We have, some of you may know that kindergarten in Ontario is not mandatory. But over 90% of our children are going to kindergarten. I don't think the issue for us is going to be a lack of demand when we roll out full-day learning for our 4 and 5-year-olds. And again, I want to tell you why it's so important to us in a knowledge-based economy. Studies tell us, research confirms, that if we can better prepare our children to learn in grade 1, they stand a much better chance of completing high school, of going beyond high school to college, university, or an apprenticeship program, and of landing a good job for themselves. That will not only enrich the enjoyment of their lives, but it's good for all of us. Surely, the foundation for economic success in a globalized, knowledge-based economy is a highly skilled and educated workforce. So when we open our doors to full-day learning for our 4 and 5-year-olds, it's not just a matter of improving educational opportunities for our kids and guaranteeing, or at least assuring, their greater success at school. It's also about building a stronger economy. It's good for the kids for obvious reasons. It's also good for their parents. Think about families today. So many of whom are caught up in this struggle to juggle workplace and family responsibilities. They're leading these hectic, just-in-time lives. It's going to be a great thing to know as a young parent that I can take my child to school, I have my child brought to school by a bus, and be able to stay there for the entire day in a secure, professional learning environment. And as we extend this program to preschool and after-school opportunities as well, they'll be even better for families and the children themselves. The other thing to keep in mind is that for parents of these children who are younger, this is going, that is, they haven't yet, they will be school age to be involved in the 4 and 5-year-old programming. We're going to open up 20,000 childcare spaces by removing 4 and 5-year-olds from our childcare programs and putting them into our schools. So that'll create more opportunities for parents who are struggling to find childcare spaces for their 3-year-olds and under. Finally, of course, this is important for not just the child, not just the family, but for the economy for reasons I've already spoken to. So I want to impress upon all of us who are devotees and absolutely committed to publicly funded education that the reason that we've enjoyed the success that we have to this point in our history is because we've always found a way to come together and work together and always put the interests of our children first. We will continue to find, there are undoubtedly going to be some wrinkles. This is a program that is the first of its kind in North America. Right? President Obama recently said, those places that out-educate us will out-compete us. Those places that out-educate us today will out-compete us tomorrow. This is what this is all about. It's about educating our children today so we can be the strongest competitors on this continent tomorrow. The way for us to get there, of course, is to find ways to work together. The model that we put in place, because we think is the best possible model, is to have a complementary system. We have a teacher, a professional, in his or her own right, an early childhood educator, a professional, in hers or own right. They each have a different skill set. They have a different knowledge base. Working together, that is better for the child. We're going to attempt something that is new. We're going to assure ourselves that's an absolute success. So I'm calling upon our professionals to do everything that is necessary to hold the child and the child's interest first and foremost as we embark together upon this exciting adventure, first of its kind in North America. Thank you.